Hello, and welcome to a series I'm calling Deep Practices for Leaders. I'm your host, Dr. Kate Newberg, and the title of this episode is Giving to Get Full. Now, I want to give some quick background on deep practices. It was a concept developed by Dr. Paul Michalek and myself at the University of Denver. And the definition is any action or decision that originates from the heart. Now, so often in leadership, we feel like we don't have the support or the space to really make decisions from the heart. And so the purpose of these episodes of Deep Practices for Leaders is really to give you reflection exercises and tools to dig underneath all of the stuff and figure out what is it that your inner leader is trying to tell you? What is it that your inner wisdom is trying to say right now? And the title of this episode is called Giving to Get Full, and it addresses burnout. So I want to give a definition of burnout that I like to use, and it's from Dr. Parker Palmer from his book, Courage to Teach. And he says, though usually regarded as trying to give too much, burnout, in my experience, is the result of trying to give what I do not possess. So in contrast to that definition, he offers the image of a tree that gives fruit, that bears fruit. And if you think about that process of the tree growing fruit, giving fruit, there's nothing about that process that depletes the tree. Everything about that process, everything about the tree is designed to inhabit that process. And so I want you to bring this back to your own life and think about, especially in times like this, when you might be feeling like you might be giving things you do not possess. You might be feeling burned out. You might be overwhelmed. I want you to think about, what is your gift that you can give in such a way that you get filled in the giving of it? There's one statistic I really like to bring up, which is that if we spend even 20% of our time on the jobs doing something we love, we are significantly less likely to burn out. So if there's any way that when you come to this understanding of, when I'm in my job as a leader, I am lit up when I'm in meetings with employees and listening to the ways they made a difference, or I'm giving appreciation to people, or I'm noticing when, and whatever comes up for you, where when you give it, it feels like you're getting full right back. See what you can do about working that into your day as much as possible, even in, and I would say especially in times like this, because we need all of you to be present. So, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, I am Dr. Kate Newberg. If you have any questions about my work, you can find out more at my website, deeppractices.com. You can also email me directly at kate@deeppractices.com. Thanks for tuning in.